You feed them, clean their litter box, and shower them with affection every single day. Because of this, you probably think of yourself as their owner, their caregiver, or maybe even their best friend. But what if I told you that in your cat's mind, you are none of those things? What if, despite their fiercely independent and sometimes aloof nature, they don't actually see you as a giant human master at all? There is a fascinating, scientifically backed reason behind some of your cat's most confusing daily habits. Like why they insist on following you into the bathroom, or why they aggressively knead your stomach when you are trying to sleep. The truth is, behind those tiny, seemingly random behaviors, your cat has assigned you a very specific biological role. They are treating you exactly like they would treat their own mother. When your cat demands your attention, needs your blankets, or refuses to leave your side, it is incredibly easy to misinterpret these actions. Many owners mistakenly believe their feline friends are just being demanding, begging for food, or simply acting out a random habit they never outgrew. Some might even find these constant demands for closeness slightly annoying or confusing at times, but behind these actions is a profound biological connection. In this video, we are going to decode 7 clear signs that prove your cat has imprinted on you as their mother. Drawing from feline behavioral research and real-world veterinary observations, we will reveal how cats transfer their kittenhood survival instincts and deepest affection directly onto you. By the end of this, you will see your cat's quirky, everyday habits in a completely new light, and it will change how you respond to them forever. Let's start with our first sign, a very common behavior that might sometimes feel a bit uncomfortable for you, but is actually the ultimate display of comfort in your cat's world. 1. The kneading habit. When your cat climbs onto your lap and begins rhythmically pushing their front paws in and out of your stomach or a soft blanket, it might just seem like a quirky, sometimes painful habit. Many owners assume their cat is simply trying to make a comfortable spot to sleep, much like a dog circling a bed. But if you look closely at their face, you will notice a deep, almost trance-like expression. Behavioral researchers point out that this action, commonly called making biscuits, is hardwired into them from infancy. Nursing kittens need their mother's belly to stimulate the flow of milk. Even long after they have been weaned, the physical act of kneading triggers the brain to release a rush of endorphins, the feel-good hormones. When your adult cat needs you, they are not just getting comfortable, they are emotionally reverting to a state of absolute infant safety. In that very moment, your lap is their mother's warm belly. The best way to respond is to never push them away, even if their claws accidentally prick your skin, as rejection can confuse and hurt them. Instead, keep their nails trimmed or gently slide a soft blanket between their paws and your legs, allowing them to express this deep-rooted maternal bond. Speaking of intimate family bonds, our next sign is something cats strictly reserve for their core family members. 2. Grooming. Have you ever been relaxing on the couch when your cat suddenly starts licking your hair, your hand, or even your face with their rough, sandpaper-like tongue? It is easy to mistakenly think they just like the taste of your lotion or the salt on your skin. However, in the feline world, this behavior is known as allogrooming. A mother cat spends hours grooming her kittens, not only to keep them clean, but to comfort them and establish a shared family scent. By licking you, your cat is actively mixing their scent with yours, marking you as a vital part of their core family unit. They are taking on a caretaking role, treating you with the exact same maternal or sibling affection they experienced in the litter. When this happens, try to accept it gracefully. You don't have to let them lick your face if it makes you uncomfortable, but allow them to groom your hand or arm for a few moments and gently stroke their head in return. This mutual exchange reinforces their feeling of belonging. But cats do not just communicate their family ties through touch. They have a very specific secret sound reserved exclusively for you. 3. The trill greeting. When you walk into a room, does your cat greet you with a short, rolling, high-pitched brrr or murr sound rather than a standard meow? Many owners brush this off as just another random cat noise, but it is actually one of the most significant vocalizations a cat can make. Feline behaviorists note that cats rarely use this specific trill or chirp with strangers or even other adult cats. This unique frequency is exactly what a mother cat uses to call her kittens to follow her, or what kittens use to joyfully acknowledge their mother's presence. When your cat trills at you, they are offering an exclusive, highly affectionate greeting that means they recognize you as their ultimate safe figure. It is the feline equivalent of a child excitedly yelling, "Mom," or "Dad," when you walk through the door. To build even more trust, try trilling back at them or simply respond in a soft, higher-pitched tone. They will understand that you are acknowledging their greeting. If this is helping you understand your cat better, take a second to like this video and subscribe. And stay until the final sign because it is often the one owners miss the most, even though it can change how safe your cat feels around you. 4. Showing their belly. Imagine you are walking down the hallway and your cat suddenly flops down right in front of your feet, rolling over to expose their fluffy stomach. If you have ever owned a dog, your first instinct is probably to reach down and give them a belly rub. But when you do, your cat might suddenly rabbit kick or playfully bite your hand, leaving you entirely confused. You have to remember that a cat's belly is their most vulnerable area. It protects all their vital organs. In the wild, exposing the stomach is incredibly dangerous. Kittens only expose their bellies like this to their mothers when they are completely relaxed and asking to be groomed. Therefore, when your cat shows you their belly, they are not necessarily asking to be touched there. Instead, they are giving you the ultimate compliment of vulnerability. They are telling you, "I trust you so much that I know you will not harm me when my defenses are completely down." Instead of going straight for the stomach, which can trigger a reflexive defensive reaction, gently scratch their chin or behind their ears. This respects their boundaries while accepting their beautiful display of trust. This intense need to feel secure around you also explains our next behavior, which can sometimes test an owner's patience. Subject 5. The shadow syndrome. Does your cat follow you from room to room, weave between your legs in the kitchen, and cry pitifully outside the door if you dare to go to the bathroom alone? It is incredibly common for owners to misinterpret this as their cat simply being needy, annoying, or begging for an extra meal. But looking at it through the lens of feline psychology, a 20-20 study on cat attachment styles revealed that cats form secure bonds with their owners, similar to the bonds human infants form with their parents. In the wild, kittens instinctively follow their mother everywhere to learn vital survival skills and stay protected from predators. When your cat shadows you, it is because you are their anchor in an unpredictable world. When a closed door suddenly separates them from you, they experience a mild form of separation anxiety, much like a lost child. Rather than getting annoyed, try leaving the door slightly cracked, or talk to them through the door so they can hear your voice. Knowing their parent is still close by instantly calms their nervous system. But sometimes just following you isn't enough. Sometimes they want to actively contribute to the family you have built together. 6. Bringing you gifts. It can be a mildly horrifying experience when your cat proudly struts into the bedroom and drops a dead bug, a captured mouse, or even a battered toy mouse right onto your pillow. The immediate human reaction is usually disgust or scolding. However, to understand this, we have to look at how a mother cat raises her young. In nature, a mother cat brings dead or injured prey back to the nest to teach her kittens how to hunt and survive. When your indoor cat brings you a gift, they are acting on this deep-seated maternal and familial instinct. They view you as the leader of their family, and they are trying to share their prized possessions with you, contributing to the survival of the nest. Never punish or yell at your cat for this behavior, as it will deeply confuse them and crush their pride. Instead, calmly praise them for their hard work. You can subtly dispose of the gift later when they are not looking, but in the moment, acknowledge their contribution to the family. All of these incredible signs lead up to the most profound, yet silent message your cat will ever give you. 7. The slow blink of trust. You might be sitting quietly across the room when you notice your cat staring at you. Suddenly, they close their eyes very slowly, keep them shut for a fraction of a second, and slowly open them again. It looks like they are just tired and fighting sleep, but this is actually the most powerful communication tool they possess. In feline body language, an unbroken stare is a sign of aggression and a threat. By intentionally closing their eyes in your presence, they are breaking the predator instinct. Behavioral researchers often refer to the slow blink as a cat smile. This behavior starts in the nesting box, where mother cats and kittens exchange slow blinks to signal that the environment is peaceful and safe. When your cat does this to you, they are voluntarily turning off their radar for danger. They are telling you that in your presence, they feel the ultimate unconditional love and peace that a kitten feels with his mother. When you catch your cat giving you a slow blink, do not stare back intensely. Instead, soften your face and slowly blink back at them. By doing so, you are crossing the species barrier and telling them, in their very own language, "I love you too, and you are safe with me." From the gentle trill of their greeting and the deep comfort of needing, to the ultimate vulnerability of a slow blink, realizing your cat sees you as their mother changes everything. Understanding your cat is not just about decoding their quirky behaviors. It is about deeply respecting the unique way they choose to communicate with you. They have set aside their wild instincts to offer you their truest, most vulnerable selves. What is the one special habit your cat has that makes you feel like their true parent? Let me know in the comments. If you learned something new about the beautiful way your cat speaks to you, please subscribe to the channel for more quiet truths about feline behavior. And if you want to discover the common everyday habits that might secretly be breaking your cat's trust in you, click on the next video right now, because some of them look completely harmless.